Oh, there we go. We are live with Kerbal Space Program. Let's resume the saved. There we go. Load. Alrighty. 3.5. Well, 353,000. I don't really want to do that. Oh, that would be easy money though. That's 74,000. No. That's a pretty crappy orbit, really. Has antenna, can generate power within marginal deviation, have a thermometer, have a mystery goo unit, and maintain stability for 10 seconds. And that is a lot of money. So let's just do that. We can throw something together for that pretty quickly. Open. Contains locked or invalid parts. Okay, fine. That is fine. Engines. U. No. Pods. U. Command and control. That's right. That's why I hadn't taken that one. Oh well. I'll handle that later. What I do want to do is land on the Mun today. So, containers, utility. Nope. Nope. Life support. You. Contents, supplies, food and water. There we go. And thermal. And a decoupler. There we go. Utility. Parachute. Drogue chutes. Because they're small. And we're going to need some power. There we go. Solar panels there. And another one there. Another one there. Just to be sure we have enough power. Pop you off. Throw a battery pack on there. There we go. That looks good. We've already used 12 parts. I want to use a big fuel tank. A little Terrier engine. Oh, I do have micro landing struts, but I don't have a lot of parts. It'll still make landing a lot easier. There's 18, so I've got 12 parts for the rest. Decoupler. Right there. And you. And you. with a swivel engine. That's a big engine right there. Okay. Coupling. That was not actually the engine I wanted. Not you. You. And we're still short enough. So if I stick some winglets on, I can get that. I'm short one part. I am one part short of where I want to be. What do my contracts say? Plant flag on the Mun. Build an unmanned probe that has an antenna can generate power. Reach a designated polar orbit. Oh wait, you're not relevant. Science data, you're running. You're not important. Bring a stone back. You're not important. Plant flag on Mun, bring stone back. What part can I take off? I could take one of the solar panels off. And do that. Oops. Stick that there. And now I can get the controls. Which there'll be 2 there. And then 2 there. I think this might do it. This might actually be overkill, because I know this engine here is going to be supremely efficient. And let's cut you down to 75. And then cut you down to 75. The idea being 84 seconds. Let me see. So how much? Food, water, oxygen. 5 days worth of oxygen. Well, actually, come to think of it, we don't need water. Food and water aren't the problem. Yeah. Take that off. Food and water aren't the problem. It's oxygen that's the problem. Can I stick it? I can stick it on top of the parachute. That seems profoundly stupid, but okay, whatever. And you'll contain oxygen, so now that gives me oxygen for 32 days. Which is important. Okay. I shouldn't be able to stick it on top of the parachute like that, but hey, I don't like that. So we'll just stick it on the side somewhere. Which means I'm going to bring that down, and we're going to stick it up here on the side of the battery. Or in the battery. That looks safe. That looks perfectly safe. Okay. Save. That won't cause me problems. And launch. Don't let Jeb die. Who's the crew then? Uh-oh. Recover? So what's up with Jeb? Don't let Jeb die. Orbiting Kerbal. Fly. What did I screw up the last time I played this? Well, it's Jebediah. Ah, okay. Yeah, you should be fine. You should be perfectly fine. I really don't get why the game is complaining. Because he has to sit up here for a number of days yet. Oh, I see. Because I've occasionally got to turn this. Where are the solar panels? There they are. I've got to occasionally turn that so it actually does still face the sun. Otherwise, the batteries will die. That is a problem with this craft. Okay, so it's blocked by a celestial body. That is fine. Let's go back to the Space Center. So how long has that thing been in space thus far? 1 day. Oh boy. And somehow it appears to be rotating rather quickly, in such a way that it makes it a real pain. Oh well, leave facility. Vehicle assembly building. Open this. Boom. Crew. There we go. The correct Kerbal. The correct Kerbal. That looks like a virus on top of a rocket. Launch. Okay. Oh, it started with them deployed. Oh. Oh, that'll be close. Okay, recover the vessel. Because I didn't realize those started deployed. I thought they would deploy further. But I was wrong. So we're going to have to slightly modify the lander. Next. Vehicle assembly building. Do. And move you guys as low as possible. And you shall start retracted. That should be enough space now. Save. Launch. One question is Twitch even showing the correct thing? The correct information? No, it does not. It is not showing the correct information. Of course it wouldn't. Of course it wouldn't. Why are you not showing the correct info? Okay, now it is. Someone's copied my name. Okay, this is entertaining. I'm going to drag this over. Bring that back up so I can see. So it has finally updated my info. And if I hit this, I go to scroll down to the desktop, shut off Kerbal for a moment. Genjeet. Why? 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 Why even do that? It's like... Why? You change one letter and you have nothing. Trying to pass my gold promos. I have no clue who this guy is. And he's like copied my screen name. Last live 6 days ago. Genjeet. Okay. So that's a thing now. It's like, if you're going to copy someone, do someone popular for Pete's sake. Minimize that back up and toss this back over there. And there we go. I don't know why. Why even bother? SAS is on. Oh, whoa, whoa. Picky rocket. Alrighty. Get us moving. And these boosters are doing precisely that. I think we can angle this a bit more. Wow. That got us moving. So what is our current altitude set to? 195,000. Very good. So let's dump that. And then we'll just kind of tilt over. And full throttle. Okay, so I'll get us some extra delta V there. Strictly speaking, I'm not 100% sure at the moment that we have enough delta V. Maybe I should have gotten rid of this and put an extra fuel tank in here. It's kind of just warped there. Dip down a little bit. I could probably get away with a single solar panel, to be honest. Oh, there's not a lot of speed on this thing. I could have probably done a far more efficient launch. Or what I could do is put another fuel tank on this stage. You know, I didn't put on this craft any form of communication. There's not a single form of communication on this ship. At all. At all, at all, at all. Boop, there we go. 400. That is a tad bit disappointing. The Mun set as target. Add a maneuver there. Okay. Whee. So that gets me very close. That's 700 delta V. That gets me up there. Whoops. That is very fidgety. I'll put it that way. Can I do it with 700? You are immensely fidgety over there. No, it looks like 770 is going to be like the best. Let's see, so that will be all 4 of this plus 300 of that. I'll probably be able to land. So let's Google that. $3,400 to orbit, 1,100 to... So what I don't have... Well, let's see. 1,170 to on-orbit. My budget. Let's turn off the ultra power saving mode on the phone so I can open up the calculator. We're in orbit. So let's go to the calculator and calculate the rest out. Oh no, Samsung Health has stopped on my Samsung phone. How terrible. So 1,200... No, we know how much it'll take to get... Nope. 1,200 plus 800 to land, plus 600 to take off, plus 350. We're looking at 2,950, and we have not that. So, let's turn you around and return you, because we don't have enough delta V. If I had done the takeoff better, probably would have. But hey, oh well. Where do we kind of want to land? Let's turn that way. Look at this situation here. There we go. Now, why is my phone beeping at me? Oh, because it's finding location. I have a voicemail. It didn't tell me that. Bad phone. Very bad phone. How do you dare not tell me about voicemails? Yes, I didn't get that phone call. Oh. Oh. Let's see. What kind of interesting place can we get ourselves landed at? Let's see what that river looks like. Right there. I think that'll be interesting enough. I am going to need more delta V though, because I'd like to get to one orbit before I dump this, because if I can do that, we'll be good. We're probably being overly nice, but we'll see. Yeah. You're not needed. Retrograde. Let's just speed this up. Speed it up. Speed it up. There we go. And that's the river down there. That looks like it's just a tear in the ground that gets deeper and deeper and deeper up until a point. Because where the water table is. Okay, so things over there are starting to blow up. Boom, boom, boom. There goes the landing gears. Alrighty. Burn off speed, please. Like, really burn off speed? Okay, so these are drogue chutes, which automatically deployed. Okay, everything's deployed. I can't say I expected it to do it that way. Oh, please land us on somewhat soft ground. Don't be on the cliff, don't be on the cliff, don't be on the cliff. Don't be on a steep slope either. Crew report. Flying over Kerbal low. Stop doing a crew report when you're just flying over that. 27 meters a second. That feels too fast, but we don't have the main chute open yet. Could have used a land up here, but instead we're going to land on what unfortunately might turn out to be a fairly steep slope. At least we didn't land on that slope. Yeah, we are most definitely landing on a ridge. Let's jettison the heat shield. Could have waited till I was lower, hoping it would have survived. Okay, and we're not sliding down. So, crew report. And what kind of data are we getting from this? Landed in the mountains. Perfect. That's new science. That isn't worth much. EVA. Oh. Oh, really? Let go. Plant a flag. Not the Mun, but hey. Not enough Delta V. EVA report. Get me your little EVA report. You've got your EVA report. Very good. Data, that is worth 1.8 science credits. Oh, there's a few gems down here. There's another one over there. Did I perhaps not find anything particularly special? Just blow a load of money on a thing that didn't quite make it. And find this. Huh. What did you find? It's a giant crystal. There's a giant crystal over there. I haven't seen this before, so it's new to me. I thought it was one of those unique things at first, but it does not appear to be the case. Oh, look, there's the ocean under the mountains. Yay! So. Can I... Oh, I can walk on you. I can climb on it, apparently. Get me a surface sample. Why does it take that long to get a surface sample? It's getting me some... That's getting me a shocking amount of science for what it is. 4 credits for some dirt in the mountains. Well, now we climb back up to the rocket, get in it, and get recovered. Great. So we got like 0.5 over there, 4.5, a little bit over 6 credits. I would have preferred more, but hey, oh well. You get what you can get when you mess up. So what I could do is I could take 2 solar panels off, because I technically only need 1. And then use that to get 2 more units of fuel crammed into this thing. Or fuel in a communications dish. Recover the vessel. The crew prepare for the inevitable. Yeah, there's no more food or water on it because we just recovered the darn thing. Alrighty, so we need more Delta V. Which is something we can get relatively easy by taking that off and throwing another fuel tank on there. Whoop. Huh. Take you off. Grab you. Put that there. Put that there. I could also take that off, grab this, take this off, and fit 3 of you. This gets 2,500 for that. Problem is, I Do that. Volume, surface, capacity. Pretty pitiful. Pretty pitiful. What do I gain by that? It's not brilliant. Well, let's save it and do this. It's not a huge amount. So looking at 2,313. Yeah, we gain nothing. We gain like nothing. We gain 200 meters a second. $200. Oh, I'll take that and grab that. It's a lot of extra money to spend for not a hell of a lot gained. And then we're going to take one of you off. Put that there. And a communication system. Will be placed on the ship. You're going to be moved to there. And actually, I'm going to put you on the outside like that. Because if I can get to the Mun, that other thing had 2,000. A little bit over 2,000. Yeah, I think this will work. I think this will work. Because if I didn't do that... Yeah, that's a huge boost. And then we just do the orbital burn. The launch better, tilting earlier, so you do it more efficiently. You're going to be obstructing that if I leave you there. Let's move you down and plop that there. There we go. How much delta V do I lose? Oh, that doesn't take any. By putting the extra fuel in there, I barely lose 100 there. And I'm gaining 300 up higher. Yeah. Save. Launch. This will probably do it. Okay. You can go there. I've reduced the... Okay, whatever. It should work anyway. Now it burns for a minute and a half. Oh, wait a minute. How fucking north am I going? Way north. Why is this thing so hard to control? It doesn't want to go to 90. Turn. Beautiful. Lovely. This thing just doesn't really want to turn. And it doesn't want to go 90, so I'm burning up fuel, doing an orbit. Oh well. Screw it, we're aborting. Spin this around. Go back. Go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. Yep, decision's made. Go back. Go that way so we can land on the ground. Oh, I am screwing this up. Several times. But I'm going to try to land this as intact as humanly possible. should it be a mildly entertaining attempt. Recover as much of the funds as we can. Deploy that chute. I can't transfer fuel, so yay. I'm uncomfortable when those other chutes deploy. That's a lot of money. Oh, not all of it's gone. Just most of it. Nope, it's gone now. Is that a tree? That must be a tree. Impromptu test of the landing gear. That's all that this is. Wheel stress? Impromptu test of the landing gear. Yeah, that's right. This engine sucks. Eek. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. It's fallen over. Recover. I've already got everything I need from the grasslands, so there's no science for the grasslands. Arrgh. Parts. Oh, that didn't take too much money. We started with 350,000. We still have most of that left. Which is good. Let's do that. Oh, this thing only costs 20,000 a pop to launch. Okay, that's good. I can do it 5 times per 100,000. We have 15 attempts in the bank. I shouldn't take that many. But then, yeah, I say it shouldn't take that many. So far, we've used 2 attempts. Okay, now let's see if you do what I tell you to this time. We got 60 seconds of booster there. Oh. 90 seconds, actually, with the solid. Now we just slowly tilt it over that way. Whoa, that thing really wanted to roll. Go back over there. Thank you. There we go. There we go. That's working a lot better. tilt you guys over further. Are we in space? Not quite. There we go. Okay, so that gets us to 138,000. Alrighty. That didn't really get me that much more Delta V. That's actually a really disappointing amount of extra Delta V I got with that extra tank here. Oh well. Let's add a maneuver. I just want to get an estimate to how much more Delta V this will take. Yes, don't let Jeb die. $1,000. That is better. Which means we'll have 5,000 Delta V left. I'll have a little bit over 3,000 Delta V left. Thinking 1,200 to Mun orbit. I might be able to pull that off. Might. Might. So let's do that. Oh, other way. Kind of want to keep the apoapsis just in front of the ship. It's behind the ship now. You're running out in front anymore. I did it, and a little bit under what they predicted. So that leaves me with a total of maybe enough. Maybe enough. Okay, you are my target. Set as target. Add maneuver. That gets me pretty darn close, but I want to be a little bit closer. still 800,000. 600. 450. That'll do. And the nice thing is, since I'm right here, I just start the burn now. Might have to go rescue someone. There we go. I'll rotate that so it gets power. Our battery will be full in a moment. Okay, so that's a good way to do it. We have 300 delta V left. So what is the status of Don't Kill Jeb? Perpetual power. You've still got 31 days of oxygen. Good. Good. And we've got telemetry and stuff coming in. Okay. Goody. And we have 317 meters a second left in that one stage. Let's warp out to there. Electric charge is steady at 340. Oxygen is going down a little bit. And there is the Mun. What do you mean? Oh no. We'll turn it that way a little bit more. And we shut off the SAS. Nope. It's kind of spinning. And my battery will now last how long? What is sucking down the battery so fast? We have 8 minutes of battery. Humidity controller, scrubber. That gets me 43 minutes of that. If I turn the scrubber back on, I have 10 minutes. The scrubber is murdering us. Because we've been in the shadow of Kerbal for quite some time. And I think we might stay in the shadow for a little bit longer. Are you generating any power at all? No. Oof. There we go. 97%. Perpetual. can turn that back on, and we can turn that back on. Oh, the lights are on. Could have probably shut the lights off. Alrighty. Charging fairly quickly. Good. Whew. That was mildly nerve-wracking. Warp to there. So how is Don't Kill Jeb doing? 100%. Good. So that's working. Good, 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 good. We just can't land on the dark side of the moon, that's for sure. And there goes a large sat launcher. It'll come back in a minute. Okay. We did not get a very equatorial orbit here. Scientific data from the Mun. Bring a Munstone back. I don't know where Munstones are, but I hear they might be on, like, that thing. One of the great craters. Add a maneuver. Oh, yes, there we go. Huh. A failure. 450. 423, 420. Okay. And we can do that with the fuel that we have left in this stage. This is going very well. Hey, Dwarf Comic. Crud Outa Space Engineers. Oh, yes. Space Engineers. Or is that a different one there? Crud Outa Space Engineers. Or are you just calling Space Engineers crud? Yeah, you're just calling Space Engineers crud. That's a bit harsh. It's a decent game. They're doing a different thing than these guys. Okay, so we're going to warp to about there. A lot of Space Engineers. It can't be that crud then, can it? If you're playing a lot of it. Bring a Munstone on the Mun back to Kerbal. KSP Munstone. Huh. Well, let's just hope they're there, because I have a very short amount of time before I've got to hit the thrusters for this orbital burn. Whee! There we go. And hopefully I didn't mess that up too badly. It doesn't need to be too badly. There we go. And the current situation is we have a nice orbit around the Mun. Now it is just picking a landing location. And we are fortunate enough that we can mostly just use, well, we can start with some of the 100 meters a second of delta V left in the travel engine. There we go. Downside is I can't... Whoop! Okay, I don't want to be in it. It gave me a hint. So if I go back to the Space Center, I should be able to get a hint. My concern is it's by the poles. And it's like I could land at the South Pole. That requires more energy to get off of. Active. Bring a Munstone back. Far Side Crater. Or Polar Lowlands. So Far Side Crater is going to be in the dark at this time. But we could probably pull off the Polar Lowlands. For whatever good that is. Yeah, you're already on that. We have searched the sky. The sky is active. It's going to take 422 days for us to find anything. Hey, Kosa. How's it going? Okay, so back to the Munlander we go. So the best chance we have is the Polar Lowlands. And the only Polar Lowlands we can really adequately reach are kind of the ones where I say, screw it. Because I don't want to have the hassle of trying to return at the moment. I want to land on the equator of the Mun, because then it's easier to get back. At least that's what I want to try to do. I guess that will work. We'll adjust our orbit like so. I get what he was saying now. Kosa's there. YouTube, random live stream in your location. Kosa, me, I'm in Poland. And he got an American stream. Poland can into space, I guess. That is what we're run with. He's gone now. He's not watching anymore. Warp to there, please. Oh well. I don't know what YouTube is doing. I don't even think YouTube knows what it's doing at this point. Because they did the COPPA thing, and that's just stupid. That was because YouTube was doing what it shouldn't have been doing. And getting information on kids. It's like, good job, YouTube. You shouldn't have been doing that. The FTC yelled at you. And now you're making all the YouTubers pay. You were dumb. But that is the grand tradition of YouTube. Make all the YouTubers pay for the stupidity of our own people. Yep. And there we go. We still have 54 meters a second in that engine. I'm going to use up all the delta V out of this engine as I can. And we're not landing on the far side crater. Add maneuver. What can I pull off with the 75 delta V we've got left? I can circularize it. Circularizing it at 50. Between 71 and 80. Fine, that is what we shall do. We have 54 delta V left in that engine. Warped there. Okay. So Jeb has a problem. Life support systems are off. This could be an entertaining problem, especially seeing as it's in the sun. Okay, beautiful. And that'll probably mess up the orbit slightly. 299, 174, which it did. But it will allow me to swing the ship around. Oh, stop it. It immediately went to correct itself. And now we let it swing itself back around again. I think it has something to do with the SAS. So we're going to be disabling the SAS. And we're just not going to have it on. And it's swinging around. Yeah, I see what it's doing. Yeah, I see what you're doing. Okay. Between all these solar panels, we're getting over a kilowatt. We're shutting the SAS off. Do that, and it should now just stay right there. Back to the Space Center. There we are. Crew are allowed music again. Munlander, fly you. Thank God that there was an engine on that thing to use. We could have just had Jeb start spinning. Spin, Jeb, spin. Warped there. We're in retrograde to the rest of the stuff in orbit. That's brilliant. And now we're in the dark. And now we're not. And now it is time to make the maneuver. We're not really moving quite that fast. I'm pretty sure this is going to update once all this is gone, and we'll have a lot of extra delta V. Maybe. Hopefully. Hopefully it all works. And it didn't do what I was hoping it would do. Oh well. We started our landing burn. I think that'll be fine right there. Activate. Target is Kerbal. Speed up time a little bit. Probably end up landing in that crater right there. Or here. It'd be this area. And then we can burn straight to Kerbal itself. I do not believe we're going to find the rocks the game wants us to find. Let's turn you so you get some power, even if it's crap. Okay. Get rid of some of our sideways momentum. Being very careful with the amount of fuel we use for this. It's not like we have a huge amount of sideways momentum anyway. There we go. Make the approach a little bit steeper. I am not exceedingly happy with where we're landing. Not exceedingly happy with it, because I don't want to end up on these slopes, because that'll be a huge problem. We can do this. We can fix it this way. Just point straight down. Get rid of some of our horizontal momentum. And that puts us further back. Do this burn here. Kick ourselves over. Do that. And then we have mostly just vertical. Okay, so we got no horizontal speed left. It is 100% vertical, more or less. Lock that retrograde, spin the ship around. Oh boy. How much of a slope do we have here? Pretty bad one. Well, this might be an acceptable slope. Please be acceptable. Don't tip the craft over. Don't tip over, 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 don't tip over. Ooh. And we are good. We are good. Oh yeah. Crew report. Do we have a connection back home? Yes, we do. Not for an... we got enough time. What I do not see... oh, that might be one, but that looks like scatter. Looks like scatter. 4 minutes to do that. There, get that out of the way. No, this isn't that much science. Oof, okay. What happens if I shut off SAS? Okay, it stays going. Good. That's 7.2 credits. Oh. Let's do an EVA. Ooh. Okay, let's hope I don't knock the thing over. And plant a flag. I'll get a contract done. There we go. Location of first Mun landing. Joy. And it wasn't done by Jeb. Valentina is the first one, in my game at least. So let's do an EVA report while we're sitting here. And that's 24 credits. I really need to be careful with that because it's wobbling that leg. There's a thing there. There's a thing there. I have the sneaking suspicion this just might be scatter. There's another rock up there. This wouldn't be so bad if I had a rover, but I don't. That's 24 credits right there. I'm walking to a rock. It's either scatter or it's not. Didn't really mean for that to rhyme. Kind of. Maybe not. Maybe not at all. Oh well. So how long will this electric charge last? Let's see. You're exposed to radiation because you're out in the open. You've got 2 hours of battery. Oxygen for 1 hour. And... says you have a connection, but technically you don't. Don't tip over. Oh, that rock was probably closer. Oh well. Oh, because we're hopping. I'm getting credits for... Nice. Nice. Wahey! Wahey! If I jump, I get extra science points. Whoops. Whee! This is dumb. I can't believe that works. I guess I don't have Oh no, I've got an orbiting report. Oh my god, this is going to take me forever to get to that rock. All to do that mission they sent me out to do. And I'm not even convinced that this is a rock. Let's just keep doing this little hoppy thing, because it gets me free science. Hilariously free science. On our way to a rock. If it gets me another 24 credits, that'd be great. There's 8. Oh, you fell down on your face. Woohoo! Enthralling content. Oh, I do kind of need to play this game more. No, not really. I'm enjoying it. I'm mildly concerned, because it looks like our electric charge is going down a lot faster. Yeah, we have 18 minutes. Now, the sneaking suspicion is because we are actively recording. I don't expect that to be more than 256 kilobytes. Keep on hopping. Hop, hop, hopping away. You've stopped. That is something you are not supposed to be doing. Whee! As long as it doesn't take more than 50% of the battery to get out to this rock. Which it probably will. Because I don't want to use a lot of the monopropellant, because that we need. Okay. Stop that. And now our battery is going to last us 1 hour. Yeah, it was because we were reporting. So this is either scatter or something actually useful. And what it is probably scatter. I'm gonna bet that this is scatter. This will be annoying because, like, there's the ship. We have walked half a kilometer to get to this rock, and I'm like 90% sure it's not even a rock that we can collect from. Keep moving, Valentina. Come on. It's a nice rock. It's like a small crater. Are you a rock? Or are you a figment of our imagination that's just decorative? Oh. I can climb it. I am in the rock. Surface sample? This is when I find out I need a tool to get the rock. Google. Pick up Munstone. So I can't pick that one up. Maybe that one. Yeah, stop that. Get out of this little mini crater and see if you can pick up that rock over there. And let's hope that this is it. That'll be a lot of science. That'll be a lot of science too. We're getting a lot of science on this run. That rock looks a bit big. And we are quite far. Oh, how am I going to get the rock into the ship? Oh, that's a problem B. Because that's a tall lander. Unless I can stick it in their inventory. Is it really that big of a thing? Yeah, it must be. You're here, you're going to pick up a rock, and you're going to put it in your inventory. Or else I'm going to be quite upset. Pick up Munstone. Your head is clipping through your helmet. Good job. That's a lot of science. Oh, so we keep it. And then we wander back towards our spacecraft. 30 megabytes of data for 72 science credits. Lovely. This is a lot of data. I hope that it doesn't all go away because there's no storage in the ship. Inventory. And it doesn't say rock in there, so we're about to find out if all that data goes away or not. And once we're back at the ship, we finish the ground sample. And pray we don't lose everything. I'll be really annoyed if we lose everything. I got 446,000 Kerbal bucks. which isn't terrible. Oh my god, I had to wander that far away from the ship, didn't I? 1 meter a second. It is going to take 430 seconds to walk back. That's going to be a time measured in minutes. Well, let's see. We have approximately 7 more minutes to sit here as we walk towards the ship. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. The bright side will have over 100 science points. Over 100 science points. As we wait for the stupid thing, the Survey the Skies thing to finish its job. Which is going to take forever. So I might end up radioing those back. I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to keep all that data. I think it should be able to be kept in the suit. I do hope there's a native life support system in Kerbal Space Program 2. I think that'd be pretty cool. Instead of using modded ones, have a native one. Oh boy. 7-minute walk back. Well, at least we got the resources to do it. For some reason, I got 4 days, 3 hours to 4 days, 5 hours worth of food and water. Why? Or is that just how long it takes for him to starve? One or the other. Signal relayed. Signal relayed. You're in shadow. I wonder if I can reclassify things as debris. That'd be kind of nice. Oh boy. Another 3.5 minutes. We are just getting there. Just getting there. And then we take off, point at Kerbal, and fly. And then hopefully don't burn up on re-entry. Because that would be a problem. That would kind of really suck. And then once we get back to the rocket, we can finish the surface sample. Get all the science we can out of that, which is going to be a lot of science as well. Actually, to be honest, I think it'll let me just radio all these back. Yeah, because it just converted it to that, but I don't think it's going to count for the sake of the mission. I think I'm going to have to land with it. Or most of it. I think there should be a communications antenna backpack for this with a battery. I think that would be a convenient thing to have. But thank God we're almost back. Alrighty. Almost back, but not quite yet. Soon enough. Well, I'm kind of happy no one's watching at the moment, because this would suck. Okay, now that we're here, we can finish getting the surface sample. And the downside is, it's going to be a minute 30 seconds of just standing in one spot. Hmm. 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. Are you done? Yep, you're done. Okay. Good enough. There's probably more science in it, but we can get it on a future trip. Now, how are we going to get back into this ship without tipping it over? Very carefully is how. Oh no. No. Oh. Okay. Who didn't see this coming? Okay, so we have power. Board. Hmm. 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 We might be able to, like, slide this down? That's like an ice rink. Okay. We're going to deactivate you so I can kind of like roll. Should I go up or down? I think carefully going down is like the best bet. Yeah, who didn't see this coming? Oh, at least something I have something to highlight. An absurdly dumb plan, too. Now what we'll do, so you can at least be sure this isn't a waste of a mission. Activate. Do we have comms? Yes. Data. Oh. We're going to send you... Yeah, I got rid of the stupid rock. I got rid of all the rock data. Because it was too much. It didn't transfer. So we're going to send all this stuff back so we can at least get something out of it. Goody. .4 credits there, and some more credits there. Can we go up the hill? Kind of. Oh, if I use that thing there, yeah. Okay. So I did very much have reasons to be worried. Whoop, don't do that. Okay, what you're going to do is you're going to EVA. You're going to let go. Drop down. Climb. Grab. Board. Too fast. Really, the best bet is up. The best bet is up. So we're going to go down. I might have had a very bad thing happen. We're going to roll our way towards that rock. See if we can pick that one up. Failing that, maybe we can use it to kind of like tip ourselves up. As conveniently, gravity is low. We're doing a crew report, apparently. You can stop doing the crew report. Now we're doing fine. Whoop. Slidey, slidey. Slowly down the hill we go. At least the sun's still up. What happens if I just kind of like scoot it over like this, roll onto the side? No, let's not do it that way. Let's kind of roll this way and activate that, and then roll on top of it. Yes, yes. So if I get a steep enough slope, like in a crater, I can use this antenna to poke up the craft. That crater will work. This is the dumbest idea yet. It is the idea we will be going with. So, deactivate that now. Slide the ship over, thank you, and keep on rolling. Rolling, 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 rolling. Keep it on rolling. As long as we don't go too fast, it works. Whee! Using reaction wheels in a way they're not meant to be used. Extend you. I kind of only wanted the one extended, but thank you, that works. Spend some time recharging the batteries. Okay. Goody. And we continue with our merry little roll. I am definitely going to record this and post it. We have what I'm going to call the Stupidity Rover. The Stupidity Rover. They roll this thing down the hill. We can get out of this. I'm sure of that. That crater is a long ways away. A really long ways away. And we can only do it at 1 meter a second. Slower than actually walking. I had a sneaking suspicion this was going to be a problem. And it turned into one. As we roll towards another rock. Ah, this is profoundly dumb. I probably would have been better off without landing gear. In all honesty, it's now 9. Oh, this is a pain to do. Oh, we're almost to that rock. On the bright side, we have gotten stuff out of it, so we no longer have a connection to the Space Center. That is unfortunate. Doing, doing. Oh my god, the crater's still so far. I might be able to use the rock there. As long as I stay careful. Rolling a spacecraft across the mud because I landed on the side of a hill. And maybe if I do this correctly, I can use this rock to tip me up. I'll just kind of fruitlessly spin up against it. Activate you. If we do this carefully, you should be able to, like... maybe? Come on. Nope. Not that time. It was promising, but not quite. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Come on. Pop me up, pop me up, pop me up, maybe? Come on. Come on. Yeah, yeah, come on. Come on. Push me up, push me up. No. Yeah. Nope. We put that there to charge the batteries back up. %99 efficient. I want it back at 340. And we're back at 340. Deactivate that. You can EVA. EVA report. %, done. Data. Get rid of that. Cancel. I do this. We count as flying. That's another bunch of science we can get. Whee! Spinning in circles. Something I'd already done, but hey, we'll do it again. And then we'll send it back. For the lulz. I'll be careful not to roll that stupid thing over in such a way that we can't get back in it. Oh no, so I get to jump for 2 minutes. Then we'll pick up another rock from the failed attempt. See if we even can at this rock. Oh. No. We can't even at this rock. would have to at that rock or the other rock that's nearby it. Don't hit the ship, don't hit the ship. Stay away from the ship. Can't even do it times 5. So we just keep jumping and spinning and not hitting the ship. It only goes up to 256 anyway. There we go. Stop doing that. Oh. Good job. Board. Activate. Data. You're sending it back. Good. Alrighty. And once that back, we continue rolling on towards the crater in an attempt to get off this thing. It's a lot of science. Whoops. So how much have we recovered? I got 66. There we go, that's 18 credits right there. Science data from the surface of the Mun, that's 2 contracts down. Okay. Deactivate that. And we continue our roll. Towards the crater. Hello, one viewer. Welcome to our wonderful predicament, where I've kind of tipped the rocket over because it was at an angle. Tried to board. Valentine kicked it over. Hooray. And now we're rolling towards this crater with the intention of using the steep slope of the crater to point the nose of the craft up so I can take off. And we can get another rock from that to do our mission, which is a 30 megabyte mission, so I'm supposed to take that on a thing here where it has 512 kilobytes is literally beyond me. But hey, we're rolling, hopefully to freedom. At a whopping speed of 1 kilometer an hour with a little improvised rover. The slope of this crater should be enough. I hope. And it's still an outstanding question of whether I've even got enough fuel. I should. Because clearly there isn't a hell of a lot of gravity on the Mun if I'm doing this and not blowing up the ship. We have like one shot. One chance. Because I'm using a life support mod, and there's not enough of anything on this ship. Might be. $5 days. Probably not. Gonna have to build a better ship to do this with. Could I do it in 5 days? Could I get to Valentina in 5 days? Almost certainly not. But then she's one of the original 4, so she can't die. Like Jeb, she too is immortal. We have enough oxygen. Plenty of oxygen. 31 days worth of oxygen. It's the food and water that's going to become a problem. Roll faster. Now we're rolling this way because I hit the wrong button. This is stupid. Maybe if I bounce the ship high enough? An RCS thruster system that would work, but then I'd have part count issues, which is the main problem I've been having. Okay, so we're almost to the edge. This might actually be steep enough for it to work. Might actually be dumb enough, too. Okay, we're turning on SAS. We're going to tip you onto your side. And you go back into an EVA. You'll let go. And the situation with this is that that is a steep hill. Will it be steep enough? Where is it steepest? It's steepest right here. Pick up the Moonstone, clip through the back of your helmet. Keep it. That is now out of the way. Oh. And very shortly, the interesting bit will commence. I've got 30 megs of data, which do me no good. But what we'll do, well, it's not going to do me too much good. Good thing it did that. Board. Data. I could do that over and over again. Oh, that's painful. Because it swaps it over to an analysis. That mod really hurts me now. I need a 30 megabyte hard drive to carry that. Okay. So if we slowly scoot to the side, okay. Rotate this way. We put that side off the edge. We activate that. Wrong way, wrong way. Okay. And that is officially the dumbest way to do this. Please have enough fuel, please have enough fuel, please have enough fuel to get home. Whoop. Can I do this? Can I do this? Yes. If just barely. Whew, that's going into the bloopers. I can't read the chat right now. Oh, I'm not reading that chat. That's the best you can do. Whatever. I'd ban you, but I'm in the control of a spacecraft at the moment. There we go. Oh, piss. It just barely didn't do it. Okay. Whew. Apparently I can't do that. Good for you. You get to be lucky. Okay. The question is, if I add a maneuver here, can I? No. If I do it over here, probably if I do it repeatedly. A little bit at a time. I'll just worry about getting up there. Warp to there. And spin this thing around. Warp to there. No more charging the contract relay. That is fine. It's back. That is not a huge surprise. Stop doing that. Okay, so we could have. This would have worked perfectly if what happened did not happen. But it did. You know, I really don't care about the relay. What will it cost to upgrade the launch pad? Oh, what's the restriction? The vehicle assembly bay or the launch pad? Shut up, contract relay. Okay, so we're there. We have 4 days of food, 7 days of water, 30 days of oxygen. The thing that we might be able to do best is send someone up to rendezvous. currently have 67 science, which isn't enough to actually get anything. Hmm. And that's worth 52.8 credits, so we can somehow find a way to get back. Oh well. Oh well. Space Center. The assembly bay is why I have problems, isn't it? Contract relay. I'm going to frickin' turn that thing off. That's a $450,000 upgrade. Assembly building. Yep, that is the problem. That is the problem. Okay. So I need to upgrade the vehicle bay. Which we can. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. As I'm going to end streaming now.